Hi, mister.
Hey, Demi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dariani.
Good afternoon.
Marisol. Hágame un favor, Ángel. Consígueme un set de esos flashcards. Es que mire, lo necesito poner debajo de la computadora porque me queda muy abajo. Por favor. Como un set de flashcards donde están las imágenes. Ajá, ahí está en el archivo. ¿Qué tal? Cualquiera, Ángel, solo es para poner la computadora sobre. ¿Qué pasó ahí? How are you today, Marisol?
Diga, teacher.
Sí, flashcards. How are you today?
I am great. Thank you. And you?
Doing very good today. It's very nice to see you, Marisol. Blanca, nice to see you today. Dariani, I want to see Delmi because I don't see Delmi and I don't see Katie. It's Delmi there?
Yes, mister, I'm here.
Okay, I don't see you. I need to see you.
Okay. In this moment.
See you. Hello, Delmi. Nice to see you, Delmi.
Nice to see you too.
Okay, where are you from, Delmi? Can you tell me where you're from?
Here from Santa Rosa.
You're from Santa Rosa. Huh.
Yes.
I never seen you before. This is the first time that I see you. That's weird. Where do you work?
I'm working Banco de Occidente.
You work in Banco de Occidente.
Yes.
Have you seen me before? Have you seen me?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, I see you before.
Because I go to the Banco de Occidente very often. So, yeah.
Yes, everybody goes.
Great. In what department do you work?
And I don't know, ¿de préstamos?
Préstamos. Okay.
Análisis de crédito.
We call it loans. Loans. Loans means préstamos. Loans.
Okay.
Okay, Kaylee. You there, Kaylee? Kaylee Rios. Kaylee.
Hello.
Do you need to turn on your camera, Kelly? Para Delmi y para Kelly, es obligatorio en esta clase tener la cámara encendida. No te creo, Johnny. ¿Cómo es posible? Sí. Lastimosamente sí, es obligatorio.
Okay, mister.
Es obligatorio tenerla encendida, ¿verdad? No se preocupe si usted necesita comer, si necesita estar acostado en la cama, no hay problema, pero tiene que tener la cámara encendida. Lo mismo para ti, Isaí. Tienes que tener la cámara encendida, Isaí. Vamos a poner una medida de presión. No vamos a comenzar la clase mientras todos tengan su cámara encendida. Okay, we see. We're ready. Nice to see you guys. Welcome to the class, Delmi. Kaylin, welcome to the class. Kaylin, where are you from?
Santa Rosa.
Are you from Santa Rosa? Nice. Are you at school? Are you high school, university? Are you working?
University.
University. What are you studying at the university?
In SEM.
Yeah, what are you studying at university?
Es que no sé cómo se pronuncia bien. ¿Psicología?
Okay, psychology. Psychology.
Psychology.
You're studying psychology. Okay, very nice. Blanca, can you tell me what day is today? Monday today? I don't think it's Monday, Blanca. What day is today?
I don't understand. Can
Okay.
you?
Sure. Can you tell me what day is today? What day of the week is today?
Today is Tuesday.
Tuesday?
You're right, guys. Today is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So,
Okay.
have you heard this? Have you heard the saying Tuesday, no te cases ni te embarques? What? Tuesday, no te cases ni. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense in English. Tuesday, no te cases. What are you talking about, Johnny? Doesn't make sense. There's no rhyme there. Martes, yes, but Tuesday doesn't work. What about the month? What is the month?
October.
It is October, right? It is October. And what is the date? What is the date? Is it October 21st?
25. 25.
Very good, guys. That's great. October 25th. October 25th. Yeah, 25th. 25th. First, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Great. Okay, so today we are going to be reviewing the simple present. Yesterday we were learning about the simple present with there is, there are, it has, it is, they are, they have. Okay, how many brothers and sisters do you have? How many brothers and sisters? Do you have children? Do you have children? How many brothers and sisters do you have? Do you live with your parents? Do you live alone? Do you live with your friend? Who do you live with? Who do you live with? Well, I live with my wife. I live with my husband. I live with my family. I live with my mom and dad. No, I live alone. I don't like to live with people. I got my own apartment, you know, I'm single, no stress in life. I live alone. Who do you live with? How many brothers and sisters do you have? Marisol? Who do you live with? Who do you live with?
I live with my husband and my 2 kids.
You live with your husband and your 2 kids.
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me how old are your kids? Your children?
Elena is 15 years old and Marco 30 years old. He's 30 years old.
No sé cuál de cada uno. ¿No está en el aula? Pues entonces imagino que se guardó en el archivo. ¿No está en el archivo?
No sé si se le ve otra vez.
Pero mi Iris llevaba el otro proyector ahorita. Yuri, perdón. Oh, bueno. Bueno, está bien, mister. Okay, I'm sorry, Marisol. So you said you have two kids, two children, right? One is,
Yes.
you say one is 15 or 17?
15.
15.
Elena, she's 15 years old, and Marco is 30 years old.
Marco is
13.
13. Okay, I understand. So Elena is 15. Elena is 15 and Marco is 13.
13, yes.
Marisol, you have two teenagers. You have
Yes.
2 years. I mean,
It's a nice experience for me.
yeah, 2 teenagers at the same time. Okay, is your son in high school?
What does mean, Sonny?
Your son, S-O-N, your son, is he in high school?
I think it's high school, 8th grade.
No,
No.
that's middle school. Middle school.
Okay.
I
My
think
son is in middle school and my daughter is in high school.
I understand. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but because Elena is 15, right? And
Yes.
Marco is 13. I understand. Nice. Great. Well, it seems like you have a beautiful family, Marisol. That's nice.
Yes, I have a beautiful family and I'm grateful to God for that.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay, Marisol, what about brothers and sisters? Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have two brothers and one sister.
3 brothers and 1 sister. Okay, and are your brothers and sisters younger than you, older than you?
I have one brother older than me, and I have 2 siblings younger than me.
That's great. That's very good. And do they live in the same city or they live in different cities?
They live in the same city like me.
Okay, that's nice. Do you visit your brothers and sisters?
Yes, sometimes on the weekend, and my mother every day I visit to her.
That's great. That's great. So you are very close to your family. That's nice. Okay.
Yes.
So I learned today a little bit about Marisol. She's married, she has 2 kids, and also she has brothers and sisters. And on the weekend, she visits her siblings and she visits her mother every day. Is that correct, Marisol?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Tomorrow, I'm going to ask another student. So be prepared. Be prepared. I'm going to ask Blanca or Delmi or Dari or Ministerio de Sion Honduras or Kaylin Rios.
I like that teacher because it's the opportunity to speak English a little time, but it's nice.
Yeah, and also we got Josue here. Josue is in the class. Yesterday, we got plenty of people here in the classroom. Today, only one student. We got only one student, but I'm very happy to have Josue here. So maybe let's see if I can join the meeting with my cell phone. So you can see Josue and say hello. Hello. Just wait a second. I'm okay. 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 Guido. So let me see. Oh, yeah. Here is Josue. Say hello, Josue. Hello. No, that's fine because I can hear you from here. Hello. So Josue is here, guys, and he's gonna be coming every day to in-person classes. Great. I got a special topic for today, guys. Special topic. Just 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, can you see the presentation, guys?
Yes.
Great, great, very good. Okay. Okay, did anybody have everybody, nobody? Sometimes we hear those words in English. Anybody, everybody, nobody. When do I have to use anybody? When do I use everybody? What about nobody? When should I use nobody? Okay, in this lesson, you learn to use indefinite pronouns to talk about what people have and did in the past. In this lesson, you will learn to use indefinite pronouns to talk about what people have and did in the past. What do you call them? You call them indefinite pronouns. Johnny, what is indefinite pronouns? Well, anybody, everybody, and nobody is indefinite pronouns. Only 3? Well, also you can add anyone, everyone, or no one. What is another way to say it? Well, you can say anyone, everyone, or no one. Did anybody have air conditioner 100 years ago? Everybody used fans 100 years ago. Nobody had air conditioner. What about in San Pedro Sula? San Pedro Sula is very hot. Yeah, I know. But they didn't have air conditioner. They had fans. Probably San Pedro Sula wasn't as hot as it is today because there were more trees, there were less people. So yeah. What was like 30 years ago? Let's see how we can form questions to ask about what people had and did in the past. Did anybody have a television 100 years ago? Did anybody have a television 100 years ago? Nobody had a television 100 years ago. Why? Because it hadn't been invented. Because it hadn't been invented yet. 100 years ago, television hadn't been invented. Okay. We use anybody in questions. Johnny, can you repeat that? Yeah. Anybody is for questions. Do you have a question? Do you have a question? Questions? Anybody? Anybody is for questions. What is anybody for? Anybody is for questions. Nobody had a television 100 years ago. Nobody means no people. So negative statements. Nobody is for people, and that's for negative statements. Did anybody have a washing machine 80 years ago? Nobody had a washing machine 80 years ago. Nobody had a washing machine 80 years ago. How did they wash their clothes? That's a good question. People washed their clothes by hand. They wash their clothes by hand. By hand. See, everybody wash clothes by hand. Some people got a washing machine, some other people don't. Some people use their washing machines to wash their clothes. Some other people use their hands. But 80 years ago, nobody had a washing machine. Everybody washed their clothes by hand. So when we want to say all the people, that's everybody. Everybody in this class is smart. All the people in this class is smart. Everybody means all the people. Everybody, all the people. Did anybody got a digital camera 80 years ago? I don't think so. No iPhones, no cell phones, no cameras. 80 years ago, they got these very old and dangerous cameras. Very old and dangerous. People might die if they got an accident with this type of cameras. Nobody had a digital camera 80 years ago. Everybody used film cameras. Film cameras. We use a singular noun with anybody and nobody here. If we are going to use anybody and nobody, we got to make sure to use a singular noun. We don't say, did anybody have digital cameras? No, that's not correct. Why not? Because it got to be singular. Singular means one. Plural means two. Nobody had a digital camera. Use anybody and nobody with a singular noun. Singular noun. Johnny, can you tell me what is a noun? Yes, a person is a noun. An animal is a noun. A place is a noun. A city is a noun. A thing is a noun. We use plural nouns with everybody. See? Everybody use film. We don't say camera. We say cameras. Everybody, plural. Nobody, singular. Anybody, singular. Johnny, can you say that again, please? Sure. We use anybody and nobody with a singular noun. And we use everybody with plural nouns. Okay, Johnny, thank you. No problem. It's my pleasure. Hey, did anybody have a vacuum cleaner 100 years ago? No. People got escobas. Well, in Honduras, many people got escobas, you know? A vacuum cleaner 100 years ago, nobody had a vacuum cleaner 100 years ago. Everybody had what? Brooms? Yes, everybody used brooms. What is a broom? This is a broom. See? Vacuum cleaner and brooms. You know? So people use brooms to sweep the house, and some ladies use it for fly. It's a joke. Nobody laughed. Nobody understood. Okay, we can also use anyone and everyone, no one. So did anyone have a vacuum cleaner 100 years ago? No one had a vacuum cleaner 100 years ago. Everyone used brooms. So see, we can change, you know, anybody for anyone, nobody for no one, and also we can say everybody for everyone, right? Okay, now's the time to pick the right answer. Marisol, help me to pick the right answer. Am I going to pick anybody or everybody? What is the right answer, Marisol? Can you read that sentence, please?
Quick check. Choose the correct answer. Did anybody have a mobile phone 100 years ago?
Yeah. Did anybody have a mobile phone 100 years ago? Good. Very good, Marisol. It's great. Blanca, what about the second one? Is it nobody or anybody?
Nobody had a mobile phone 100 years ago.
Very good, Blanca. Nobody had a mobile phone 100 years ago. That's correct. Daddy, what is the right answer? Everybody or nobody?
Everybody wrote letters.
Yeah. Everybody wrote letters. Everybody wrote letters. Everybody wrote letters. Interesting. Okay, help me to fill in the blank. Josue, help me to fill in the blank. Did yeah, very good. Did anybody have an air conditioner 80 years ago? Did anybody have an air conditioner 80 years ago? Isaí?
Nobody had air conditioner.
Yeah. Nobody had an air conditioner 80 years ago. Everybody had fans. Can somebody tell me what is the meaning of fan in Spanish? Fan, F-A-N, fan. Ventilador. So everybody had fans. Everybody had fans. Yeah, fans. Okay, Marisol, you there, Marisol? We're waiting for Marisol, guys, to help me with number 3. Is Marisol there? Okay, tell me.
Sorry, teacher. My internet gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
no worries. Okay, help me with number 3, please.
Okay. Did anybody have an electronic door look 18 years ago?
Yeah, did anybody have an electronic door 80 years ago? Marisol, by the way, you have an electronic door lock in your house?
No, I did.
Oh,
Not
okay.
done.
Yeah, me neither. Usually we see those electronic door locks in the hotels, right? Have you seen them in the hotel? Yeah. Thank you so much, Marisol. Delmi, can you help me with the next answer?
Anybody had an electronic door lock 80 years ago?
Uh-huh. Everybody. Keep going, Delmi. Everybody.
Everybody used keys.
Very good. That's great. Yeah, that's very good. Did anybody have an electronic door lock 80 years ago? Nobody had an electronic door lock 80 years ago. Everybody used keys. Keys. Yeah. Okay, we have a problem there. but you understand that everybody goes in the blank, right? Everybody goes in the blank, and keys goes in the second blank. So everybody used keys. Okay, Blanca, can you help me with that one, please?
Did anybody have a computer 18 years ago?
Yeah, did anybody have a computer 80 years ago? Josue? Nobody? Nobody? Nobody had a computer?
8 years ago,
Yeah?
and everybody
Yeah.
used typewriter.
Very good. Did anybody have a computer 80 years ago? Nobody had a computer 80 years ago. Everybody had a typewriter. Everybody had a typewriter. So you got typewriter classes in the school. We don't have computers. Everybody used typewriters. Yeah. Okay. Okay, very good, guys. Now I want you to ask me a question with anybody. Does anybody in the class live in Sihuatepeque? Nobody from the class lives in Sihuatepeque, John. Is anybody in the classroom, Johnny? Yes. There is one student in the classroom. Anybody, nobody, everybody. I hope that everybody likes this class. I hope everybody says Johnny is a good teacher. It's going to be very sad if nobody say that the class was good.
Teacher, I have a question.
Go ahead.
If I use anyone, I use has or have for the question.
That's a very good question. Very good question. Very good question. Has.
Has, okay.
Has. Anybody has.
Okay.
But listen,
Thank you.
if it's a question, I use have, right?
Okay, and the answer is has.
The answer is has. Yes. Okay. Does anybody have a relative in the United States? Does anybody have a relative in the United States? No one has a relative in the United States. No one has a relative in the United States. Good question, Marisol. Very good question. Also, listen. Also, you gotta add s to the verb. No one speaks Russian here. No one speaks Russian. No one speaks French here. You gotta add s. Because when you say anybody or nobody, anyone or no one, you are talking about the third person singular. But listen. If you use everybody, what are you gonna use with everybody? Have or has? Because everybody's plural. Everybody's plural. Anyone, no one, that's singular. That's a good question. I like people that ask good questions. Good job, Marisol. If you were in kindergarten, I give you a estrellita, but you are not in kindergarten, so.
Anybody, anyone. Mr. Anybody, anyone, and which other? With hat?
Anyone? Yeah. Anyone? So okay, say your question again. Ask me your question again, Blanca.
With anybody, anyone,
Yes.
we use has.
Hats. Yes.
Solo con esa.
No. I mean, the question is that if you use have or has with anybody and nobody, so you use has, but you can use any verb you want. Any verb you want. You can say any verb. Anyone speaks French. You can say anyone here is a doctor. Okay. You can use any verb you want, but you gotta remember to add s, es, or y. When you got y, consonant y, you gotta change that for ies. Don't forget that. Basically, when we say anybody, nobody, we're talking about the third person singular. What is the third person singular? She, he, and it. She, he, and it. When we say everybody, we're talking about probably us or probably them, right? Probably us or probably them. It's plural. I hope everybody understood this lesson. If there is anybody that didn't understand, please ask me. No questions? Anybody? Okay, great. Okay, when people is quiet, I'm not sure if it is because they understood everything or because they understood nothing. Okay, I hope they understood everything. I hope you understood everything, guys. Okay, just a second, 1 second, just 1 second.
Teacher, when it's a normal sentences, I can use no one or nobody or no, for whatever question. I can use no one or nobody.
Yeah, nobody and no one, they're the same thing.
Okay.
No one and nobody is for a negative statement. Listen, what is very important. When you say no one or nobody, you don't need another negative auxiliary. I can say nobody isn't paying attention. I cannot say that. I say nobody is paying attention, right? Because no one or nobody is for negative statements. And if I have two negatives in one sentence, that's not correct, right? I cannot say nobody isn't, or I can't say nobody don't, right? Or nobody didn't. No, I cannot say that, right? Okay. I love people asking questions. Come on, guys, ask me questions. Ask me questions. That's very important. You want to learn? Go ahead.
And everyone?
Yeah, everyone is affirmative and is plural. You know? So,
Every is in general plural.
yeah, everyone is plural, you know? Like you say every day, that's plural. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's plural. Every student, that's plural. Blanca, Isaí, Kaylee, Josue, Delmi, Marisol, Daddy, that's plural. Yeah, that's plural.
Okay.
Great. Good job, guys. Oof. Oh, I'm going to. Can you see the video, guys? Are you seeing the video?
Yes.
Because we're already watching it.
This is good coffee. It is good. Who's that? That's your friend, David Duquesne. He's a writer from France.
That's not David Duquesne. That's Arturo Montoya. He's Mr. Evans' neighbor. He's a doctor from Mexico. No, that's Jeff Davis. He's an artist.
No, that's Alan Reese. He's our lawyer.
That's not Alan Reese.
Oh, it's Clark Thomas from England. He's a musician.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Who's that?
That's Mr. Evans? He's your boss?
That's not Mr. Evans.
Hey, guys.
Musician.
Hi, I'm Doug.
Hi, Natalie. This is my husband, Chris.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, Chris. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Oklahoma.
And I'm from Bristol in England. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Deepthi Gupta.
Ah, that's an interesting name. Could you spell it for me?
Yes. The first name is Deepthi, which is D-E-E-P-T-I. And the last name is Gupta, that's G-U-P-T-A.
And are you from the United States?
No, I'm not.
Where are you from?
India.
What's your phone number?
My phone number is 239-0560.
And your address?
43 Concord Square.
Do you have an email address?
Yeah. It's my name, which is Ellie Fordyce, ELLIFORDYCE at MSN.com.
What's your cell phone number?
My cell phone number is 555-1312.
Okay, guys.
Hello. Today's lesson is on the simple present tense and spelling rules with he, she, and it. Let's review the simple present tense. Let's look at some verbs we use for daily activities. For example, I get up. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I eat breakfast. I watch the news. For the subjects I, you, we, and they, we use the base form of the verb. For example, I eat breakfast. You eat breakfast. We eat breakfast. They eat breakfast. For the subjects he, she, and it, we add s to most verbs. For example, he eats breakfast. She wants breakfast. Here are some more examples. Get becomes gets. Comb becomes combs. Make becomes makes. But for verbs ending in the letters s, sh, ch, or x, we add es. For example, guess becomes guesses. Brush becomes brushes. Watch becomes watches. And relax becomes relaxes. Be careful. Some verbs are irregular. They have special spelling rules. For example, do becomes does. Go becomes goes. Have becomes has. For verbs that end in a consonant and y, change the y to I and add es. For example, study becomes studies.
Okay, guys. Okay, so I ask you one question and you gotta tell me what is the right answer. You gotta focus on the right part. So we are going to match those questions. Okay, so we got questions 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we got letters A, B, C, D, E. I want you to tell me what is the right letter, but at the same time, I want you to tell me what is the right answer. I want you to read the sentence. Okay, Josue, where do you and your wife live? Where do you and your wife live?
And we live in Dallas.
Very good, very good. That's great. Marisol, where does your brother live?
He lives in London.
Excellent, that's great. Okay. Blanca, where do your parents live?
They live in Mexico City.
Nice. Where does your sister live, Delmi?
And she lives in Los Angeles.
Beautiful, in Hollywood. Nice. Okay, where do you live, Said?
I can't see the answers.
I'm sorry.
I live in Chicago.
Okay, great. Okay, now number 6, Isai. What is the right answer? Drive or drives?
He drives a truck.
Very good. He drives a truck. Okay, he's a driver. He drives a truck. Daddy, number 7.
We speak Portuguese.
We speak Portuguese. Nice. Josue, number 8. I sell cars. Very good. Blanca, number 9.
They read every day.
They read every day. That's good. Delmi, number 10. Delmi, you hear me? Number 10.
Sorry, where do they live?
Where do they live? Good job. Okay, 11 is gonna be Kelly. 11.
Where does she work?
Yeah, where does she work? Good job. Marisol, 12.
You speak Arabic.
Very good. You speak Arabic. Very good. Isai, 13.
She listens to the radio.
She listens to the radio. Blanca, 14.
Oh, where do you work?
Where do you work? Great. 15, that's gonna be Josue. Mm. Do, yes. Go ahead. Say it again. Yeah, what language do you and your wife speak? That's great. That's very good. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay,
Johnny, I have a question.
go ahead.
We use a book in this level.
Yes, we use a book in this level.
You
We are going to,
send us this book by WhatsApp?
yeah, I will send, well, I don't think I will send it. I think the admin will send it, but I'm going to make sure you have it, okay? No worries, you'll have the book. Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. Hmm. Who's here? Is Marilyn here? Who's here? Let me see who's here. Jose. Jose, can you turn on your camera, please, Jose? Hello, Jose. This is not your class, Jose. This is not your class, man. No worries. Go to your class. Use Miss Helsing's link, okay? Okay, bye-bye. Okay. Okay, guys. Can you help me to read this, Saeed?
Where? Primary Academy? Or the next one?
Sorry. Are you seeing the presentation?
Yeah, simple present tense.
Yes.
Yeah, simple present tense. Go ahead.
Okay. What is your father's job?
Yeah.
He's a fireman. He puts out fires.
Mm-hmm. He's a fireman. He puts out fires. Great. Okay, in this part, you will learn to use the simple present tense to talk about people's job. What is your father's job? What is your mother's job? Josue, can you help me to read that? Yeah, you can see. Let me see what I can do. I don't know what happened. It's frozen. Okay. Yeah.
What is your father's job?
Mm-hmm.
What is your mother's job?
Uh-huh.
He's a fireman.
Yeah, he's a fireman. He puts out fires. What about her?
She is a teacher. She teaches English.
She is a teacher. She teaches English. Very good. Okay, great. We can also use something that's called an apostrophe and an S to talk about jobs. What is your father's job? He's a fireman. Your father's job, the job your father has. He is his. What is your mother's job? She's a nurse. We can also say, what does your mother do? We can use the simple present tense to talk about what a person does for a job. She's a bus driver. She drives a bus. Okay, remember we gotta add S to the third person singular. He, she, and it is the third person singular. So we gotta add S to that. He sleeps. She sleeps. It sleeps. Where does your father sleep? Well, he sleeps in the couch. She sleeps in her house. It sleeps in the dog's house. Okay. What does he do for a living? What does he do for a living? Well, he is a waiter. He works in a restaurant. He serves food to people. She's a doctor. She helps people. She helps sick people. Okay, he's a policeman. He catches bad people. He catches bad people. He catches bad people. Okay, she's a teacher. She teaches children. She teaches English. I know English got a mistake there. It's an A. Sorry about that. It's English, no English. Sorry about that. Okay, she teaches. You got to remember when we got the endings CH, SH, O, X, SS, we got to add ES at the end of the verb. Teaches, fixes, washes, catches, boxes, right? Okay, Leo and Terry. What is your father's job? Okay, guys, I didn't realize it's already 7 o'clock. So we are going to continue with this class tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Marisol, Delmi, Kaylee, Dariani, Blanca, Sai. Welcome again, Delmi. Welcome again, Kelly. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining.
Bye.
Bye.
Great to see you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, Jose. Take care. Say hello to your mom. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hello, Anna.
Hello, Danny. How are you?
Doing very good today. What about yourself? How you doing?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, no, close it. Good night. Bye-bye. Hello, Nayeli. Can you hear me?
Yes, mister. Good night.
Good evening. Can you hear me? Anna, can you hear me? Anna, can you hear me? Okay, guys, let's get started. Nayeli, turn on your camera. It's nice to see you, Nayeli. Hello, Anna. Good to see you. I think Anna is having some problems with her internet. Can you hear me now, Anna? No, she can't. Can you hear me?
I have trouble with the audio.
Okay, guys, question. Have you ever heard the indefinite nouns? Have you heard about indefinite nouns? No? Okay, I'm going to explain you today about indefinite nouns. Have you ever heard about anybody or anyone? You want me to speak to see if you can hear me? She can't. Now I can't hear you as well.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I can you hear? I can hear you. I don't know why. My audio maybe.
Hey, Francis.
Good evening, mister.
Good evening. How you doing today?
Good.
That's great. You are 4 minutes late, but that's okay. No big deal. We're waiting for Anna. She's connecting her earplugs. Okay, can you hear me? That's fine.
Yes. Yes. Can you? I hear you.
I can hear you. Yeah, you're set to go. That's great. You hear me, right?
I can hear you again. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know what is the problem. Can you speak?
Yeah.
Everyone?
Yeah. I'm speaking. No? Okay. Okay.
Vamos a desconectar estas cosas. Porque a mí la tecnología me atropella. Okay.
Okay, guys. So when we're talking about pronouns, we got many pronouns. We got the subject pronouns, I, you, she, he, they, we. We got this object pronouns, me, you, her, him, it, them, us. We got reflexive pronouns, myself, himself, herself, ourselves, right? But have you ever heard about the indefinite pronouns? Indefinite pronouns. Have you ever heard about the indefinite pronouns? Really? Ernesto? No? Yes? No? Say something. Don't keep quiet. Say something, please. Come on. Have you heard about indefinite pronouns?
What, mister?
Okay.
The connection. The connection is bad. I don't. Let me see.
Okay, I don't think my internet is the problem. Let me see.
I hear you, but not so clear.
Okay. Let me show you. My internet is not a problem because I got 44, 47, 48, 45, 46, 47 megas. Got 46 megas. It's not my problem.
That's fine. It's my computer.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Okay, guys, I was telling you about the indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns. Have you heard about indefinite pronouns? No. You might have heard about indefinite pronouns, but you don't recognize them for the word indefinite pronouns. So I'm gonna tell you how to use them and what are those. Okay, have you heard about anybody? Yeah.
Yes.
Have you heard about anyone? Have you heard about nobody? Have you heard about no one?
Yes.
Have you heard about everybody? Have you heard about everyone? See? You heard about indefinite pronouns. What do you call them? Indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns. How do you use indefinite pronouns? Well, it's very simple. If you want to go with a question, you say anybody. Anyone. Does anybody have a pencil? Does anybody have a pencil? Does anyone here likes Bad Bunny? Does anyone here like Bad Bunny? Okay.
Me no. Not me.
Yeah, you use anybody for questions. You mean to say alguien aquí. Alguien. Right? Does anybody is a good cook here? Does anybody like cooking? Yeah, Anna is a good cook. Does anybody speaks a third language? Anna does. That's great. I don't. I'm trying to learn French, but I'm not very good. So I will someday, but not now. Okay. Does anybody? Does anybody? Right? Anybody is used as a third person singular. She, he, or it. She, he, or it. Right? No it, because it is more like for a thing or an animal. I would say she or he, right? Same thing with nobody. Nobody. Nobody has. Nobody speaks. Nobody cooks. Nobody says, right? What about everybody? Well, everybody is plural. Everybody means all the people in a class. All the people in Honduras, all the people in the world, everybody. It's the whole group. I'm talking about everyone, everybody. Okay, let's see a presentation. So it's gonna be easier to understand what I'm talking about. Do you see the presentation? See the slides?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Did anybody have? Everybody had? Nobody had? Okay. Anna, help me to read that, please.
Sorry, is a question for me? Casi no se escucha.
Okay, that's fine. Can you help me to read that, please?
Repeat again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Can you help me to read that?
Yes. But I don't see anything in the...
Nayeli, can you hear me?
So, mister.
I don't understand.
Because raining.
Huh?
Because raining. It's raining.
Ah, it's raining. It's not an internet problem. Ernesto, can you hear me?
So.
Because it's raining or because?
Yes, here is
Okay,
raining right now.
I hear you, but so it's a whisper.
Distant. You hear me soft. Low.
Soft. Yes, no, it's soft. Very soft.
Okay, in this
my
lesson,
computer.
you will learn to use indefinite pronouns to talk about what people have and did in the past. Anybody have an air conditioner 100 years ago? Nobody had an air conditioner 100 years ago. Everybody used fans 100 years ago. Hey, what was life 80 years ago? Let's see how we can form questions to ask about what people...
Mister,
Yes.
I can't see the presentation.
Huh.
Is it not in the screen? We can see the screen. It's primary academy. It's primary academy. So it's also a now.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay, what was life like 80 years ago? Let's see how we can form questions to ask about what people had in the past. Did anybody have a television 100 years ago? Nobody had a television 100 years ago. We use anybody in questions. Anybody is for questions. Nobody is for no people. No people. Nobody is for no people. Did anybody have a washing machine 80 years ago? Nobody had a washing machine 80 years ago. How did they wash their clothes then? Everybody washed their clothes by hand. Everybody means all the people. So nobody means no people. Everybody means all the people. Did anybody got a digital camera 80 years ago? No, nobody got a digital camera 80 years ago. Everybody got a film camera. Right? Nobody got a digital camera 80 years ago. Everybody used a film camera. Did anybody have a, oh, sorry. Did anybody have a vacuum cleaner 100 years ago? Nobody had a vacuum cleaner 100 years ago. Everybody used brooms. We can also use anyone. Instead of saying anybody, we can say anyone. Instead of saying nobody, we can say no one. And instead of saying everybody, we can say everyone. Okay. Did anyone have a vacuum cleaner 100 years ago? No one had a vacuum cleaner 100 years ago. Everybody used brooms. Okay, Nayeli, help me to pick the right answer. What is the right answer? Did anybody or did everybody?
Everybody.
Anybody, right? Because we use anybody for questions, right? Can you help me to read the question?
Did anybody have a mobile phone 100 years ago?
Yeah, did anybody have a mobile phone 100 years ago? Anna?
Repeat the question or read the answer?
Go with the next answer.
Okay. Nobody had a mobile.
Yeah.
100 years ago.
Right. Nobody had.
Everybody were leaders.
The next one. Okay, everybody wrote letters. Everybody wrote letters. Okay, Nayeli, can you help me to fill in the blanks?
Did anybody have an air conditioner? Yes, conditioner.
Yeah.
80 years ago.
Yeah, did anybody have an air conditioner 80 years ago? Anna?
No, anybody had an air conditioner 80 years ago.
Yeah.
80 years
Nobody had an air conditioner.
Oh, nobody.
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 No one or nobody?
Nobody had. Anybody, nobody.
Okay, Ernesto, can you help me to fill in the blank, please?
Did anybody have an electronic door lock 80 years ago?
Yeah, did anybody have an electronic door lock 80 years ago? Keep going, Ernesto.
Nobody has an electronic door. Nobody had an electronic door lock 80 years ago.
Yeah.
Everybody use keys.
Yeah. Everybody use keys. Very good. Everybody use keys. Okay, Anna.
It says, did anybody have a computer 80 years ago?
Yeah, did anybody have a computer 80 years ago?
No,
No.
Nobody had a computer 80 years ago.
What did everybody use?
Everybody used, I don't know, a calculator.
No, a typewriter.
Ah, a typewriter. Yes.
Yeah, a typewriter. Yeah. Everybody used a typewriter. Good job, guys. Are you familiar now with indefinite nouns?
Yes.
Yes. Nice. That's good, guys. That's good. Glad to hear. You want the best for your children. You want them to do well in school so they can have all the opportunities that good education provides. Fortunately, there are many things you can do to help your children succeed. Next paragraph, Anna. Just 1 second, Anna. I'll make it a little bit bigger so you can see it better. Okay. Next paragraph. Make sure.
Make sure your children have a good night's sleep and nutrition breakfast before nutritious. What's mentioned this? What pronounce this? Sorry?
Nutritious breakfast, yes.
Nutritious breakfast before they leave for school in the morning. This will give them the energy that they need to pay attention in class. Breakfasts that are high in protein and low in sugar will keep children strong and altered until lunchtime.
Yes, alert, alert. Show your children that you value learning. Take an interest in what they are learning at school. Show them how they can use this knowledge in their daily life. For example, follow recipes together and talk about the math involved. Show your children that you, too, are learning. Let them see that you are interested in the world around you. Talk to them about your interests. Nayeli?
Encourage.
Encourage, yeah.
Encourage your children to read. Begin reading to them when they are very young and read to the often. Take your children to the library. Get them their own library cards. Make reading an important part of family life. Show your children that you enjoy reading. Keep books, newspaper, and magazines around the house. Limit TV watching to no more than than 10 years old. Than 10 hours a week. Children who watch too much television do poorly at school.
Yeah. Okay, good. Good job. Okay, Nayeli, have you ever thought of being a rock singer? No? I mean, because they, woo, yeah. Okay, make sure that each child has a special place for homework and study. A quiet place in your home with good lighting, if possible. Children should do homework at the same time each day. Ernesto. Make sure
that each children has a special place for homework and study. A quiet place in your house with good lighting. If possible, children should do homework at the same time each day.
Thank you so much. Children need to give full attention to their homework. They shouldn't watch TV or talk to friends on the phone or online through instant messaging while they're doing their homework. Anna. Need to.
Donde children needs to?
Yeah.
Children needs to give full attention to their homework. They shouldn't watch TV or talk to friends on the phone or online through instant messaging.
Yeah.
While they are doing their homework.
Thank you. Talk to your children about their school day. Show that you care and to find out how you can help and support them. The best way to get a conversation going is to ask specific questions about teachers, classes, and activities instead of just asking, how was your day? If you show you're really interested and really listen, your children will be more willing to talk honestly and openly. Pay attention, Ernesto.
Pay attention to what your children say about the school and how they behave. Look for
signs
and trouble at the school. This can include learning problems, such as doing poorly in school or being unable to concentrate. Social problems such as having no friends or getting into fights, or physical problems such as having trouble reading what is on the chalkboard. If a child is having any of these problems, contact your children's teacher. The two of you can work together to come up with a plan that may include extra help for your child, a meeting with a counselor or a doctor examination.
Yeah. Keep the lines of communication open between you and your children's teacher. Attend parent-teacher conferences and contact teachers whenever you have questions or a concern. Participate in school activities or events. Join the PTA as the Parents Teacher Association if you have time. Volunteer to help in the classroom. Great. Nayeli, get involved.
Get involved in your children's education. You'll enjoy doing it, and you'll make a big difference in their school success.
Yes, very good. Okay, Anna, question number one.
What is a nutritious breakfast?
Yeah.
And continue.
Yeah, what is a nutritious breakfast in your opinion?
Milk, cereal, I don't know, a fruit in the morning.
Yeah, well, following the reading, they say with something with a lot of protein is a nutritious breakfast, probably eggs, right?
Oh, rich in protein, less in carbohydrates, sugars.
See. Make sure your children have a good night's sleep and nutritious breakfast before they leave for school in the morning. This will give them energy. They need to pay attention to breakfasts that are high in protein and low in sugar. High in protein and low in sugar. Okay, Nayeli, question number 2.
Why is a nutritious breakfast important?
Yeah, why is a nutritious breakfast important? Because a nutritious breakfast will give your kids the energy to pay attention in class. So, yeah, a nutritious breakfast will keep your children strong and alert until lunchtime. But if they're hungry, you know, usually when you eat sugar, you get hungry soon. You get hungry quickly. So it's not a very good idea to eat a lot of sugar or give kids a lot of sugar, right? Okay. Road number 3, Ernesto. How can you mic off, Ernesto? Got your mic off. Okay, I'm ready, Ernesto. How can you encourage?
How can you encourage your children to read?
Okay, let's see. Encourage your children to read. Go ahead.
Begin reading to them when they are very young.
Yeah.
And read to them often. Take your children to the library, get them their own library cards, make reading an important part of family life. Show your children that you enjoy read, keep books, newspaper, and magazine around the house.
Very good. That's great. That's good advice. Okay, Nayeli.
How much television should you allow?
Yeah.
Limit TV watching to no more than 10 hours a week.
So 10 hours a week is basically like 2 hours a day, right? A little bit less than that, because if you count Saturday and Sunday, probably it's like 1.5 hours a day. Keep reading.
Continue.
Yeah, children who watch
too much television do poorly at school.
Yeah. Okay, Anna, Number 5.
Where should children do their homework?
Where should children do their homework?
Make sure that each children has a special place for homework and studying at quiet place in your home with good lighting. If possible, children should do homework at the same time each day.
Yep, very good. That's great. Number 6, that's gonna be Ernesto.
How can you get your children to talk to you about their school?
Pay attention. Oh, sorry. Okay, right here. Talk to your children.
Talk to your children about their school day to show that you care and to find out how can help and support them. The best way to get a conversation going is to ask a specific question about teacher, classes, and activities instead of just asking, how was your day? If you show that you're really interested and really listen, your children will be more willing to talk honestly and openly.
Great. Next, Anna. What are some signs? Okay, if Anna is not ready, you ready, Anna? Can you read or not?
Yes, I'm ready. And number 7?
Number 7, yes.
What are some signs that your child is having trouble at school?
Yeah. Okay. Pay attention.
Pay attention to what your children say about the school and how they behave. Look for signs for trouble at school. This can include learning problems such as doing poorly in school or being unable to concentrate, social problems such as having no friends or getting into fights, or physical problems such as having trouble reading what's on the chalkboard.
Yeah.
If a child, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Okay. Nayeli.
When should you talk to your child's teacher?
Child's teacher.
Child's teacher. If a child is having any of these problems, contact your child teacher. That the two of you can work together to come up with a plan that might include extra help for your child, meaning with a counselor. Yes.
Yes.
Counselor or a doctor examination.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mmm, that looks delicious. What is it? It's honey. How does this look? Strawberry pancakes with some honey poured over them? Yum! Have you ever eaten honey? It's sweet, sticky, and delicious. Usually, we get honey at the store in jars. But do you ever wonder who makes it and how it's made? Honey is made by honeybees. Here are some honeybees. Honeybees make honey, and they do lots of other things too. Let's look at how honeybees live and make honey, and some of the things that they do. Honeybees must live in a community or colony to survive. The bee community lives in a nest. Some bee colonies live on bee farms. On bee farms, human beekeepers build the outside of the nest and harvest or gather the honey. There are 3 kinds of honeybees in a colony: the queen bee, worker bees, and drone bees. A nest has only one queen bee. She is about twice as long as the other bees. It's hard to see the queen because the worker bees are protecting her. The queen is the mother of all the bees in the hive. She lays about 1,500 eggs every day. She lives from 1 to 4 years. Here you can see the queen being marked with a white dot. In a healthy colony, there can be 60,000 worker bees. They are all female. Inside the nest, the workers build honeycombs out of wax. Worker bees keep the developing bees and honey in the honeycomb cells. They also clean the nest and feed the other bees. Here, the bee farmer is showing a honeycomb and the cells where the honey is. Worker bees gather nectar from flowers and make it into honey. Worker bees also gather pollen from the flowers. Worker bees live for about 6 weeks. Drone bees are males. They can't feed themselves. They live for about 4 months. Their only job is to mate with the queen. After mating, the drone dies. Honeybees also help flowers grow into fruits. Flowers must be pollinated or fertilized to grow into fruits. When bees are on the flowers, pollen sticks to them. Then they fly to different flowers, and pollen from the first flower drops onto the second flower. When this happens, the flower grows a fruit. Honeybees are very busy creatures. They work hard to make honey and keep their hive healthy. Without honeybees, we wouldn't have honey or fruit to eat.
Okay, guys. Nayeli, number 1, what is the right answer?
I went.
Can you read the sentence, please?
I went to the bank an hour ago.
Yeah, I went is the right answer. Can you tell me why you pick went instead of have gone? That's the right answer. Went is good. My question is why?
Because the sentences is in the past simple, right?
Yes, it is. But you know that because an hour ago is specific in the past, right? It's not a period of time. It's in a specific moment in the past, an hour ago. Ernesto, number 2.
He had he had a cold since yesterday.
Yeah, he has had a cold since yesterday. That's a period of time. It started in the past. It has lasted for some period of time. Still, probably still, he has a cold. So that's why we use the present perfect, right? Anna, number 3.
My roof is leaking. It has been leaking since last week.
My roof is leaking. It has been leaking since last week. Very good. That's great. That's gonna be number 4, Nayeli, please.
We didn't want to see a movie last night.
Yeah.
We have seen a movie the night before.
Yeah, we had seen that movie the night before. Number 5, that's gonna be Ernesto.
He had, no, yes. He has been.
Yeah, he has been.
He has been writing memos since 9. He's already written more than 50.
Yeah, it's great. You nailed it. You got it right. Okay, Anna, help me with number 1, please. Alan.
Alan doesn't get good grades because he doesn't study enough.
Yeah.
If he studied enough, no, if he studied more, he will get good grades.
Yeah, you say he will get, that's just fine, that's perfect. But you see just one blank here. So what you do is you contract, you say he'll. You understand that? Okay, so you have he will, right? Or you can say he'll.
The contraction.
Yeah, with the contraction.
Okay.
I mean, he will is perfect, it's good. But in this case, because we only got one blank, we say he'll, right? He'll get good grades, right? Okay, number 2, Ernesto.
I'm not a good dancer, but I'm not grateful.
But I'm not a good dancer because
I'm not
graceful. Uh-huh.
If I'm not.
No, just you gotta use the verb be.
If I am grateful.
I mean, remember the structure is if plus simple past plus would plus infinitive. Simple past.
If I'm not.
Okay, if I were.
If I were grateful, I would.
I would be.
I would be a good dancer.
Say one more time.
I'm not a good dancer because I'm not graceful. If I were graceful, I would be a good dancer.
Yeah, it's the same thing here. You only see 2 blanks here, so you have to say I'll be. I mean, I will be is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I will be is great. But because this exercise, we have to say I'll be with the contraction. I'll be a good dancer. Number 3, Nayeli. Alexandra's nervous today.
Alexandra is nervous today. She must have big exam. If she were,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, if you were.
Okay, if she were.
Oh, wait. Alexandra is nervous today. She must have. So the main verb is have.
Okay. If she had where? No.
If she didn't have.
Why did? Why did?
Because it's Alexandra is nervous today.
Okay.
To be.
Okay, this is what we have to do. We got the simple past and then we got would plus the infinitive, right? So she's nervous, right? Now we're gonna talk in a how would you say this word? Wait. With a hypothesis, hypothetical, So if she didn't have the exam, okay, I'm going to type this so you can understand better. Okay, Alexandra is nervous today, right? Is that correct, Nayeli? So my question is, why is Alexandra nervous? Well, she's nervous. She's nervous because she has a big exam, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. What would it take for her? What would it take for her for not being nervous? So, if she didn't have a big exam, she wouldn't be nervous. You understand? This is the sentence we need to work. Can you read it?
Yes. If she didn't have a big exam, she wouldn't be nervous.
But that's not real. This is not real. She has a big exam. And that's why she's nervous. Esto es hipotético. If she didn't have a big exam, she wouldn't be nervous. You understand? Like saying, let's say you're overweight, right? Let's say we are overweight here. So I am overweight. I am overweight because I eat too many carbs. Can you help me to read that sentence, Nayeli?
I am overweight because I eat too many carbs.
So what would be the sentence? If Uh-huh.
If I didn't eat too many carbs, I couldn't be overweight.
Okay, you understand the structure?
Yes.
Say it in Spanish.
The structure or the sentence?
The sentence.
Si yo como, what is carbs?
Carbs es carbohidratos.
And overweight?
Overweight es con sobrepeso.
Okay. Si yo no como muchos carbohidratos.
No.
No.
Didn't eat si yo no comiera.
Si yo no comiera muchos carbohidratos, yo no tuviera, right?
Yo no, disculpa, aquí es. I'm not sure it's I wouldn't have or I wouldn't be overweight. No, it's I wouldn't be. Because you say I am overweight. She's overweight. Yeah, I wouldn't be overweight.
Ok, yo no tuviera sobrepeso.
No estaría con sobrepeso.
No estaría. Ok.
So that's the same structure here, you know? Like, si yo no tuviera un examen importante, yo no estaría nervioso. Pero eso es hipotético. Por eso este es el condicional número 2, porque el condicional 2 y el 3 son hipotéticos. Doesn't exist. Okay, go ahead, Nayeli. Number 3.
Alexandra is nervous today. She must have a big exam. If she had.
If she didn't have.
If she didn't have a big exam, I would, right? I wouldn't.
No, Alexandra,
She wouldn't. She wouldn't.
She wouldn't be nervous.
Be nervous.
Say it in Spanish one more time.
The Spanish? The sentence?
Yeah, say it in Spanish, the sentence, because I want you to understand. Quiero que entiendas lo que estás haciendo.
Okay. Si ella...
No, lee, Alexandra.
Alexandra está nerviosa hoy. Y ella debe tener un examen grande. Right?
Un examen grande.
Si ella tuvo.
Si ella no tuviera.
Ella no tuviera un examen grande, ella no estaría nerviosa.
Ella no estaría nerviosa. Eso es hipotético porque no existe. Obviamente está nerviosa y obviamente tiene un examen grande. Entonces ella está poniendo un caso hipotético. Si esto no estuviera sucediendo, ella no estaría de esta forma. You understand? ¿Me entiendes?
Yes, mister.
Okay, good. Ernesto, number 4.
I hope the bus be on time.
Yeah, I hope the bus is on time today.
Is on time today. If the bus isn't on time.
No, because it's if plus simple past plus would plus infinitive.
Wasn't were.
Weren't. If the bus weren't on time.
If the bus weren't on time, I get to work late.
Yes, I would get, so you say I, right? I'll get to work late. And if I got late, and if I got to work late, you repeat the same thing. Now in the simple past. Why in the simple past? Because the structure tells me if plus simple past. And if I got, G-O-T, okay, so I'm gonna do it one more time. I hope the boss is on time today. If the boss were on time, I get to work late. Now this sentence, I'm gonna set it in the past. Why in the past? Because the structure is if plus simple past. So what is the past tense of get?
Got.
Got. So say, if I got mic off, Ernesto.
I got. I
got.
I
got. Saying got. Got.
I got.
What is the problem? Just keep reading. If I got.
That was.
No.
No,
You only have, you got 2 blankets. One blanket, that second blanket.
If I got
to work late.
My supervisor.
Now you need would plus infinitive. Would plus infinity.
Would
be angry. Can you say it one more time, please? Now complete.
If the boss is on time today.
I hope the boss is on time today. Yeah.
If the boss weren't on time,
yeah,
I'd get to work late.
Yeah.
And if I got to work late,
yeah,
my supervisor would be angry.
Supervisor. Spanish, say it in Spanish because I want you to understand what you're saying.
Espero el bus esté a tiempo.
Espero que el bus esté a tiempo.
Que el bus esté a tiempo hoy. Si el bus no está a tiempo.
No estuviera a tiempo.
No estuviera a tiempo.
Llegaría
al trabajo tarde. Y si llegara tarde al trabajo. Mi supervisor estaría enojado.
Sí. Muy bien. Creo que ahí vamos, ¿no? Ahí vamos. Step by step. Thank you so much for joining. No falte a clase. Because if you miss classes, you stay behind. How do you say stay behind? What is stay behind? Que se queda atrás. Mira que este tipo de ejercicios, Ernesto, lo hicimos un día que ni Nayeli ni Ernesto se conectó, solo Ana. Por eso hoy andan bateando. Bueno, yo sé que estaban bien presionados con exámenes, mal de salud y todo eso, pero trate de no faltar, en la medida trate de no faltar. See you tomorrow, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, Mr.
Bye, guys.